It's estimated that there's about 6.5 million types of fungi in the world, and there's only about 150,000 of them identified. So there's no answer to your question because it's still evolving. In Ireland, there's about 7,000 mushroom-producing fungi. So it's still an evolving knowledge. My name is Bill O'Dea. I've got a passion for mushrooms, and I teach people about mushrooms and how to identify mushrooms and about eating wild mushrooms, and most importantly about avoiding poisoning themselves with wild mushrooms. There's old mushroom hunters and there's bold mushroom hunters, but you'll never meet an old, bold mushroom hunter. Now, Ireland and the UK are fungophobic, so people were brought up to be scared of mushrooms. They weren't particularly well informed. They were just told, don't eat anything. The field mushrooms are okay, everything else is potentially deadly poisonous, which is true. Other cultures where they have mushroom festivals and celebrate mushrooms in season, and they are brought up to enjoy collecting mushrooms and eating them in season, and the elders bring the young ones out and teach them what's safe and what's not. The UK and Ireland are fungophobic, and I think really it's fair to say mainland Europe all the way back into Russia is fungophilic, very positive about mushrooms. In a world where people are so disconnected, through mushrooms, it gives them that connection and opens up an area that may interest them that they can pursue further and learn more about the beauty of nature, and which is fundamental to us to understand that. I think if you don't have that, it's the world's a bleaker place. A small amount of soil under your footprint has 1,000 kilometers of mycelium, and it could have up to 1,000 different species of fungi in it. And so the soil is alive with it, and all the trees and the plants are all exchanging nutrients with fungi, and it's all around us. It's on our skin. It's in our microbiomes. It's everywhere. We have evolved on the same evolutionary thread as fungi. We are of fungi. We're on the same line as fungi. Fungi are closer to us than they are to plants, and so some of the pathogens that we have are similar, and some of the defenses that fungi have developed because they are far more evolved than we are, also work for humans. Yeah, they're all over. It's all over your skin. It's in your stomach. It's everywhere, and it's an important part of you. If you think about it, we're like if you look at a tree has roots, and then it has this mycorrhizal relationship with all the different fungi around it, and the fungi brings all the nutrients from the soil back to the roots of the tree. The roots of the tree aren't particularly good at collecting the nutrients. It's the mycorrhizal relationship that brings the nutrients back to the tree. We're the opposite. The tree doesn't move, so the food has to be brought back to it. We're the opposite. We can get the food, we swallow it, and all the fungi then and the bacteria within our stomach breaks it down, and that's how we absorb it into the nutrients into our bodies. So we're the tree's like the inside out version of what we're doing. It's a way of understanding the complexity and the beauty of all of life and all our ecosystems. They've been on this planet for 1 billion years. They've evolved in an incredible way and survived the mass extinctions because they don't need to photosynthesize. And when you see all of this, you realize just the beauty and complexity of life around us, and how respectful we need to be of it, because it's something that we're inclined to take for granted or not care about, and ultimately it comes back to bite us when we destroy it, and we are destroying it. And so people need to understand that, I think.